Hi, my name is Steve. Welcome to another Mind Bomb training video. Today we're doing the quick tips, quick run through. So today's video is just about how to deal with a cease and desist letter. It's something that I have come across in the past, and I know from experience it can be quite a shock to the system if all of a sudden you get a very legal letter signed for and all the rest of it. When maybe you've infringed somebody's intellectual property, or quite often their design rights or copyrights. And what it is essentially a shot across the bows. So it's a warning letter telling you that you've infringed somebody else's copyright, and really you need to sit up and take notice. So I've got two strategies. The first one is if you're looking and thinking, well, actually, yeah, we were pretty close with that, you really need to take that seriously. And I would suggest what you need to do is to send back a very apologetic letter, not necessarily admitting any liability, but you can do it yourself, or you can actually get a solicitor involved from your side. But I would recommend that you immediately take action to stop whatever the problem was. And if it's a stock thing, then you've got to withdraw that stock. Make it clear to the person that you've withdrawn it, you've destroyed the stock, and yeah, apologise and make it clear that it was actually unintentional. And really, it's a matter of sending the grovelling apology, maybe even making an offer to contribute to a relevant charity, and just hope that that's going to buy them off. It may well be, if it's a small issue, then it may well be that they'll see the end of it, and they'll think the letter's worked and thank you very much. They'll draw a line under it. The second strategy is if it's contestable, if it's a border issue as to whether you think that the person that's sending you the cease and desist has actually got a legitimate claim or not. At that point, you really need to decide on whether you're going to contest that claim, or whether it's just not worth it. There may not be enough money in it for you to continue doing whatever it is that you'd caused the problem with. But I would suggest that you really need to consult a solicitor at that point. You need to take it legal yourself and decide whether you're going to contest what the person is that they're bringing to your attention. If you do go down the route of contesting, then I think you need to weigh up very early on how that negotiation is going to play out, and whether you're effectively going to rack up some serious legal bills just to be able to continue doing something that might make a few £100s. It may be an insignificant thing from your point of view. And that's what you've then got to weigh up. How far do you actually want to contest that right, that cease and desist request? So really two strategies. And I would also advise one last advisory note. You look carefully at who it's come from. There's a lot of difference. If it's a relatively small business, they're likely to be happy if they just stop you doing whatever it is that's actually upset them. But look closely. If it's someone like Apple, for instance, or one of the major firms, then they're going to follow it fairly vigorously, and the solicitors that they use, the legal firm they use, are going to be very expensive. So you need to look carefully at what the costs are going to be if you're thinking of contesting or taking on that type of business. But yeah, those are my two strategies. Hopefully, if you're in that situation, they might be useful for you, and best of luck.